Hello and welcome back to Nelson Oliver Cards. Today we are going to be playing a two-handed game of Marvel Champions where we're taking X-23 and Colossus up against Kang the Conqueror. We are going to be playing Expert, and I think I just put Temporal into the encounter deck just because I was like, I want to play a modular set that I have not played a lot, and Temporal turns out the recommended one seems to be that. We've got a leadership focused on sidekick deck over here, but also a little bit of a supporty build, and then a aggression over here for Cyclops. If you want to see the deck builds, link is going to be down below in the video description. But we're just going to dive right into it and start the game. So we've got Kang's Arrival. This is a really fun multiplayer scenario because halfway through the game, we're actually going to be split up into two different groups and two different kind of timelines because Kang is the conqueror of the timeline. So that's going to happen. So we're going to have to function by ourselves for a little bit at some point. So what we're going to do is we're going to set all the Kangs aside. We did that. We are also going to be playing through 3 stages of Kang. And so that is a little bit different than most of our villains in the game, but 3 stages of Kang. That second stage of Kang is where we will be split up. We are going to remove each player's obligation cards from the game, which I did not do. That's shuffled into that deck right there, so I will have to do that. And then we're going to be shuffling the encounter deck. When we flip this up, we have a threat out at 7, and win reveal deal each player an encounter card. We're hitting the ground running with the encounter cards. Kang level 1, the Conqueror, has toughness, and when he attacks you, and I have a don't forget here because I will forget, I promise you, if there's one thing I can promise you about this game is that I will forget this at least once. Oh, there they are, just on top. When Kang attacks you, either place 1 threat on the main scheme or he gets +2 for the attack. Now, that's not going to be too bad for Colossus because he's going to just soak a lot of that into his tough. But we do have a pretty low scheme threshold at 14, so we'll have to be careful with that. Then when defeated, we're going to advance this scheme to stage 2 at the end of the phase. Stage 2, everything gets shaken up and we get to move. But we're going to give Colossus our first player token over here. Mainly, he has build support, he has specialized training, as well as superpower training. Goal here is organic steel. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Goal here is to grab organic steel, or a superpower training, so that we can get organic steel. Let's see what we got. We got 6 hand size. We got a genius, combat training, made of rage, organic steel. I meant iron will. Now that I'm seeing the card. Organic boot camp, and a armor up. We do have a setup ability to search our deck for a copy of organic steel, and so we're going to keep this one in our hand, mainly because we're going to get a second copy, but we cannot search our discard pile. We're going to get a made of rage gone and a armor up gone. We do have a boot camp. I don't know if we're going to be able to play the boot camp. Combat training, I have 2 combat trainings in the deck, 2 boot camps in the deck, just to kind of spread out the love. We're going to hang on to boot camp, see what we got, and we got a steel fist and a bulletproof protector. Heck yeah, let's go. Alrighty, so setup ability, we're going to search our deck, and yep, I thought I misread it. I was like, search our deck and discard. Nope, it's search our deck for a copy of Iron Will, organic steel, right there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And add it to our hand. We do have a response after you change to Colossus, or after you change from Colossus to his alter ego, I should say. We can shuffle a Colossus card from our discard pile back into our deck. X-23 also gets 6 cards. Call for backup is pretty sweet. Side by side, beast. Side by side, alrighty. Command team. And our last card here is Clarity of Purpose. Now, we are running 3 Clarity of Purposes here for a couple of reasons. One, Clarity of Purpose works fairly well with Colossus once he has the Iron Will on the table. You can generate a resource, get rid of a tough card, draw a card. And so there's a lot of kind of synergy there. Laura really likes Clarity of Purpose, but Clarity of Purpose can also be grabbed with Suit Up, and we have a couple of copies of Suit Up in the deck. I think we're going to hang on to Clarity of Purpose. We're definitely going to hang on to Call for Backup. We do not have a sidekick, so the side-by-sides are actually kind of dead in our deck until we can get them. Fun. I'm going to go ahead and toss the command team. Command team is really there for X-23. I'm sorry, for Honey Badger to ready X-23. We may hang. We're gonna just toss Beast. We're just gonna go full mulligan. Never go full mulligan. We got Animal Instincts. That's gonna be really nice for call for backup. We got Adamantium Lacing. Let's go. Claw Mastery. And we've got another Claw Mastery. We can only play one of these per round though. We do have X-23's Claws in play. And we can, as an action, shuffle the Honey Badger Ally or Sisterly Bond event from our discard pile into our deck. And we get to draw a card. Colossus is our stage, or is our first, but before we do anything, let's deal out our encounter cards. And Colossus is off to the races. I think, let's go ahead and just flip up. Whenever we change into hero form, we can get a tough status card, and he can hold multiple tough status cards, up to 2. We're going to get Organic Steel. I saw someone at a locals do this, and I thought that was really smart. Just put the tough status cards on Organic Steel as counters, because whenever a tough gets removed, you can exhaust Organic Steel to put a tough back. I'm going to go ahead and play Bulletproof Protectors to discard a tough status card to give myself a tough status card, or 2 tough status cards. So there you go. Now we have 2 toughs. And I think it's going to be hard to not just play an Organic Steel here. How many tough tokens do I have? That's the question, I think. We got another, and then we're going to hang on to Combat Training. We're going to just throw our attack into Kang. And Combat Training stays in our hand. I'm going to put it like this because I've noticed that in these 2-player games, sometimes I'll put a card somewhere saying that I'm holding on to it, and then I completely forget about the card. So, oops. Cool. So there is Colossus. The other option we could have done is done like a Maid of Rage or Steel Fist. 5 damage, discard a tough status card, stun, and confuse the enemy. That is really good, but here we are. Laura. We will use a Claw Mastery to play a Clarity of Purpose. Now, Laura has the ability that whenever she takes damage on her hero side, she can ready. And so this exhaust deals a damage to a character, generates a wild resource. So there's that. We will go ahead and flip up for X-23 as well. And it is a once per phase ability. Let's go ahead and use Claw Mastery to play Call for Backup. That's going to come in with 6 total threats. We do have our X-23's Claws here. This is a permanent upgrade that we can exhaust, take 2 damage, and then get +2 attack until the end of the round. And I think we are going to just go ahead and thwart 2 here to take this down to 4. Then we are going to X-23's Claws. I don't have any health. So we're going to go down to 8 health. We did take damage, so we're going to trigger Living Weapon to ready ourselves. And now we have +2 attacks. So we're at 3 attack until the end of the round. And then Colossus, honestly, let's be honest. Is Colossus going to take damage? There's so many games with Colossus where nobody ever takes he never takes any damage because it's all tough. We're going to go ahead and thwart. When X-23 makes a basic thwart, she gets +X, where X is equal to her attack. So we're going to thwart for 5 off of Call for Backup. That's going to clear Call for Backup. And you know what that means. It has to be Honey Badger, right? Like, Honey Badger is so integral to her build. Yeah, we're going to go Honey Badger here. Because Honey Badger, after Honey Badger takes any amount of damage, we can ready X-23. So now Honey Badger can attack or thwart, take consequential, ready X-23, and just have some fun. We also get one over here with Colossus. Now I will forget about that. I should put it upside down. That's what I should do. We do have a Professor X. We have Marrow. Those are all like when played from hands. Angel is not a great target. I think Psylocke is going to be our target here. So Psylocke, she enters play with 2 psionic counters, and then whenever we attack, we can remove a psionic counter, deal a damage, and confuse the attacked enemy. So that's pretty sweet. Really nice. Really, really nice. Cool. We'll go ahead and use Clarity of Purpose to take a damage over here. To play Adamantium Lacing, we get +2 hit points. So we're going to go right back up to 9. We gain Retaliate 1. This card is bananas in how much it gives you when you're just looking at like pure value. Where did I put my Retaliates? I can never remember what. There they are. They're just buried. I haven't played Retaliate in a while, apparently. And our basic attack gains Piercing. So that tough status card could have been gone. But here we are. Okay. Yeah, nice. We're going to go ahead and let's attack Kang for 1 with Honey Badger. When Honey Badger does attack, she takes 1 damage, which is going to trigger her hero response to Ready X-23. Then X-23 is going to swing in for 3 because we did get that extra attack bonus from our claws to take Kang down to 6. That's going to be turn 1, so we're going to stand up. The other nice thing about having X-23, her living weapon response is limit once per phase. So if she defends with her 2 defense and takes damage, she gets to ready. With a 3 attack, we can guarantee that we will take damage. Once we get pain tolerance out, it's not as bad to take some damage, but we do need to be slightly cognizant of how much damage we are taking. We got combat training. We got titanium muscles. We only have 4 hand size, Made of Rage, and a Death Focus over here for Colossus. And X-23 does have 5. We got a team training, Sisterhood, another team training, a Pixie, and a Puncture Wound. Nice. Don't forget to stand up there. Let's add 2 threat to the main. Kang is going to attack Colossus. We will give Kang +2 attack, so he's attacking for 5. After this activation, place 1 pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past. The 5 is going to knock a tough status card, and we will use Organic Steel to put a tough status card back. Okay. We're going to attack X-23. X-23, we will go ahead and put 1 threat on the main. I couldn't remember if it was 1 or 2. 1 threat on the main, so we're getting attacked for 3. We'll defend for 2. It's a +2, so a total of 5. We take 3 damage. Ow. But because we took damage, we get to ready. Nice. Alrighty, let's deal out encounter cards. Swing in hard at the beginning. We got Dark Designs. We're going to add 1. Kang's going to scheme for 1 + 1. That's going to be 2. Takes us up to 5. Out of 14, it's so much better in 2-player. 7 is tough. 7 is a lot. Is that both? No, we got nowhere safe. And we've got a Macrobots. This is Guard and Retaliate 1. Spilling my tokens everywhere. Guard meaning we cannot attack the villain. Retaliate 1 means that when we attack, we take a damage. Honestly, the worst case scenario for Colossus. Colossus hates Retaliate. We got Time Traveling Tactics. This is a Surge. Each player takes 1 indirect damage for each obligation in their play area. That's going to be 0 for us. We got Drawing Near. So after your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck, place 1 pursuit counter. We are really just going to blitz somebody's nemesis here. We can, as an alter ego action, discard an identity-specific card to get rid of the card. Then our last card here is Under Fire. Woo! Surge. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Frozen in time. Attach your identity. When the attached character would ready, discard this card instead. It's going to be pretty nice for X-23. We have a lot of readies, a lot of ways to ready as well, so we should be fine. And then we got another Macrobots. Perfect. So Guard and Retaliate 1. Honestly, that was not the worst it could have been, especially with drawing in Under Fire on turn 1 where you're resolving 2 encounter cards. We had 2 Surges. It was a lot. Who am I kidding? It was a lot. Oh, of course we're going to hit 2. Of course we are. Of course we are. So we're up to 4 on Pursued by the Past. Gross. Okay. Well, that's fun. I think I will make sure to get rid of Drawing Near I'm just trying to figure out how to time it so that we can do all of everything that we want. Sisterhood, exhaust Sisterhood in X-23, just your deck for Honey Badger. We have a lot of sorry, I got distracted. We have a lot of ways to recur Honey Badger, so I'm not 100% sure that that is the support we need. So we're going to spend 2 to play Team Training. That's going to give us +1 to all of our stats. No, I am apparently really tired. That's what I'm learning about today. The Team Training gives us +1 to each of our allies' hit points. We do still have Puncture Wound, which we can discard. We have Psylocke, who this is a guard. Ooh, actually. We can overkill him. Yeah, we'll be fine. And then Psylocke can confuse Kang. We can roll down. Pixie's in our hand. We can't really do much about anything. We could have Honey Badger take herself out, which could be kind of interesting. Because we can shuffle her back in, and we don't really need Honey. It's nice to have Honey Badger on the table. Trying to figure out how I can get rid of these macrobots. Let's just have X-23 thwart 2 here. Honey Badger will go ahead and thwart 1 here. That's going to trigger her response, which instead will have us discard Frozen in Time, so we do not ready. We could use our claws if we wanted to. If we do, we may heal. We have 6 health. So yeah, let's actually just take 2 damage, because that will get us a ready. We have +2 attack, but that doesn't really matter. We do get the ready here. We're going to flip down, heal for 6 to take us right back up to 10. And then we will discard Puncture Wound to get rid of Drawing Near. And that is... We're actually gonna hang on to Pixie, because I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna take Honey Badger out of play next round, unless we get a sidekick or something like that. But if we don't, we'll take her out. Pixie can pull her back. We can just play her, and we can heal her that way. Speaking of, no, I guess not. We got Titanium Muscles, which would be pretty cool. I do want to play Made of Rage, so we can overkill this macrobots here. I think if we're going to do that, we're actually going to just pass on Deaf Focus, because we don't have a resource. We don't have a resource to pay everything. We could play Titanium Muscles in combat training. Then we don't have enough to take out the macrobots. Could play Deaf Focus and Titanium Muscles, but then we don't have enough to take out the macrobots. I think it's a Made of Rage thing. Yep. And probably Titanium Muscles. So let's go ahead and drop 2 to play Titanium Muscles. This gives us a +1 attack, and it gives us a resource generator where we can exhaust and generate physical resources equal to the number of tough status cards we have. Pretty cool. And we will go ahead and basic attack for 3, Made of Rage. When you make a basic attack, we're going to discard a tough status card. We're going to go ahead and Organic Steel to put a tough status card back. We get +6 attack for the attack, and it gains overkill, so 5 rolls over to Kang. And Macrobat Bots is donezo. Psylocke will then go ahead and attack, using her interrupt for 2 total damage. We're going to go down to 19. Down to 19. And a Confuse. And we've confused him. Alrighty. She needs a damage. Alrighty, let's stand up. Hopefully we can get Iron Will. If we don't get Iron Will this turn, we'll definitely flip down. I think regardless we will flip down. Yeah. Laura is first player. We're going to hang on to Pixie. We get 6 cards. Make the call. There's another recursion. Suit up. Claw Mastery. Make the call. Suit up is search your deck and discard pile. And a Maria 2, 4, 6. Nice. Colossus only gets 4. We got an armor up. Specialized training. Shadowcat. And build support. The two that we didn't need. I think at this point we'll probably go. We could just go specialized training because Laura can kind of burst thwart. Anyways, we're gonna add 2 threads here. It's gonna take us up to 4. Kang is confused when he looks at Laura. Macrobots is going to scheme for 1 more. Kang is going to attack. We'll give him +2. I am not 100% sure I shuffled this deck very well because we've seen like all of the standard and expert cards. So that's fun. That's going to knock a tough off. We are not going to replenish the tough. Actually, let's check our hand. We are going to replenish the tough because then we can play. We can play Shadowcat because we'll have titanium muscles. And then we can use our response when we flip down to Alter Ego to shuffle the organic steel back in. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. The weird thing is we may want to attack the macrobots to lose the tough because we're gonna lose the tough regardless. Because in Alter Ego he can only hold 2 tough status cards. Ready? It is encounter card time. Laura is gonna get a depowered. You cannot play hero specific cards. Discard a hero specific card from your hand to discard this obligation. Alrighty. That's an Alter Ego action. And then we've got weakened. After you use a basic hero power, take 1 damage. Alrighty. Discard a physical resource from your hand as an Alter Ego action to discard this obligation. We have physical. We do have an armored up. I'm trying to figure out if that's going to be worth passing on. Well, I guess you will know now, and we can talk through it together. After you use a basic hero power, take 1 damage. So we could just swing into Kang. We would take the damage to remove the tough. I think what we're going to do is we are just going to soak this for a turn. Now, it can get kind of crazy with how many obligations you have in your play area, but I think we're going to soak this for a turn because I want to get Shadowcat and a specialized training onto the table. And if we soak it, then we don't have to. Yeah, if we soak it, then we can probably just deal with it later. So we're going to exhaust titanium muscles, generate 2 resources. We're going to use armor up to play a Shadowcat. She ignores the guard and patrol and crisis icons. Okay. And then we're going to use build support to play specialized training. That comes in with 10. Psylocke will go ahead and use her last counter, deal 2 damage to Kang. That's going to confuse Kang. Shadowcat will thwart 2 here, taking us down to 8. Colossus is going to attack Kang for 3. It's going to take us down to 14. When we use a basic power, we're going to take a damage. We are not going to replenish it with organic steel because we would just lose it when we do flip. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego, triggering our response to grab a organic steel here. Shuffling that back into the deck. And then, yeah, good stuff. Psylocke could block for Laura if she wanted to, or we could just use Psylocke to help thwart a little bit. I think either way is valid. Adamantium lacing. I did forget the retaliates already. I told you I would. Here we are. Okay, let's go ahead and discard Claw Mastery to get rid of depowered. Man, these are so nice when you actually want to be flipping into alter ego. Like I think the last time I played Kang, I played with two heroes that did not want to be flipping into alter ego, and those obligations are mean when that happens. Maria Hill. Okay. Shuffle a Honey Badger ally or sisterly bond event from your discard pile into your deck. Draw a card. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just go ahead and we're gonna thwart one here. Takes us down to 8. That's gonna knock Honey Badger out. We're gonna use our action to shuffle Honey Badger back into the deck. Which the deck is fairly thin at this point, so I'm hoping to be able to grab her quickly. The other option would be to play a suit up if we wanted to. We could grab her as well as Sidekick. That would be, we'd spend 3 resources. What do we draw? Draw a Puncture Wound. We spend 3 resources. Or 2 resources to play suit up. We would get Honey Badger, which we could play, but we could not play Sidekick. We could with Clarity of Purpose, though. I feel like that's the play. I feel like that has to be the play, right? Like, we also have Puncture. Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay, so let's use Pixie and Maria Hill to play suit up. Search your deck for and discard pile for a ally and a attachment that goes on that ally, or that is eligible for that ally. So we're gonna grab Honey Badger and Sidekick. Okay. Nice. We will flip up to Laura. Let's go ahead and thwart 2 off of here. Let's go ahead and use Make the Call Puncture Wound to play Honey Badger. I don't know. I guess I didn't count the card out here. Honey Badger comes in. We're going to use... If I hang on to Make the Call, I could just play Maria next turn with Make the Call. So we're actually going to use Clarity of Purpose, which will ready, and we'll drop a Sidekick on Honey Badger. She becomes my Sidekick. After you make a basic recovery, we're going to heal 2 damage from Honey Badger, and she gets plus 2 hit points. So now she's at 5 hit points, which is sweet. We're going to use Make the Call next round. Let's go ahead and have Honey Badger and Laura thwart this down to 2. That way Maria can just knock it out next turn. Oh, Honey Badger. Wait, hold on. Honey Badger takes the damage, so X-23 readies. Then we'll just thwart down Specialized Training. Let's go. And I'm realizing I did not grab the cards for Specialized Training. So we'll do it live. I think we'll go with attack for... Honestly, we could go with thwart for Laura. I want to check out Frontline Specialist. I think it does say you get plus 4 hit points, and whenever you take damage from a attack... Yeah, so that could work because I do think that we will be taking a lot of damage from an enemy attack. So let's go ahead and grab Frontline Specialist for Laura. This is going to give us 4 hit points, and which I never took a damage from Clarity, so we'll give ourselves 3. And after you take damage from an enemy attack, exhaust this card to draw a card. And then we're going to grab Combat Specialist for Colossus, which is going to give us a +1 attack. And whenever we make a basic attack, we can exhaust to draw a card. Pretty cool stuff. Alrighty, let's go ahead and stand up. Stand up. Okay. I forget how efficient X-23 is. It's kind of insane. We got Honorary X-Men. That is going to go over here on X-23. Mainly, we do have a Utopia, and so we can start just getting stupid with X-23. Unshakable to give us steady. Limitless Stamina to ready. Honorary X-Men again, mainly for consistency. Here we are. Sunfire 2 for 5. I did opt for Honorary X-Men over Children of the Atom. Mainly the only synergy that we were getting was giving X-23 the the X-Men trait, and so I opted for the card that gave her additional health as well, and it was also, you know, free. And last card is Angel. Cool. Forgot about that. We got 5 cards here. We got X, Make the Call, Clarity of Purpose, Pain Tolerance, there it is, and Clarity of Purpose, 2, 4, 5. Clarity of Purpose, the third one in here, is going to be used for side suit up to grab Maria Hill so we can spam Maria. Did I do the 2, 4? No, I just didn't grab it. Cool. Let's add 2 threat to the main. Kang is confused. Kang is going to attack X-23. We will... We'll place a threat on the main. Don't forget, Nelson. We'll defend. It's going to be 3 plus 3, so we'll take 4 damage. That hurts a lot. We do get to ready, and we get the frontline specialist to draw into a animal instincts. So that's cool. Then Macrobots is going to hit us for 2. I'm kind of okay with this, mainly because I do see ourselves healing a decent bit because of the psychic, because we want to keep Honey Badger around now. And so taking the damage is not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and pass Temporal Shield. When Kang is attacked, discard Temporal Shield, prevent all damage from this attack, and deal 1 damage to the attacker. Okay. Then we got Time Travel Hijinks. Discard the highest cost card you control. Discard Team Training. And then place it under this card. As an alter ego action, discard a lightning resource from your hand, discard this obligation. That is brutal. That actually maybe we're just keeping Psylocke around for. Oh well, here we go. Pass this over to X-23. And what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Do we have a physical? Please don't. Okay, we have a ton of physical. Sick. Let's go ahead, just while we're here, get rid of Weekend. Professor X and Clarity of Purpose. We'll play Make the Call, and we'll go grab Maria Hill. When Maria enters play, we both get to draw a card. Got an energy for Colossus and a strength for X-23. Let's go ahead and use strength to play Pain Tolerance. After you play an X-23 card, including this one, heal 1 damage from our identity. Pretty cool. So that takes us up to 8. Let's go ahead and let's thwart 2 off the main with X-23. Takes us down to 6. Well, X-23's claws to take 2 damage and ready X-23, giving her +2 attack. And now we're going to thwart with an Animal Instincts for 5, taking our main down to 1. And that's going to heal us because that's another X-23 card. Clarity of Purpose, we'll take a damage and we'll play Clarity of Purpose onto Colossus. Honey Badger is going to thwart 1 here, which will deal a damage and ready X-23, and then we will swing for 3 damage into the Macrobots there. Take a retaliate 1. Maria will finish the Macrobots. No retaliate because we defeated the enemy. We will flip down to Alter Ego. And I don't think we have the Sisterhood event yet, do we? Wait, no, Sisterly Bond. Nope, not yet. Okay. That is Laura. Okay. For Colossus, There's nothing that I think we want to do down here, so let's flip up. We'll get a tough. Honorary X-Men on Laura. Gets one more health. Titanium Muscles will play Angel. Psylocke will go ahead and attack, will prevent, deal the damage. The way that this interacts, the Force Interrupt will take place before the Consequential. So Psylocke will get knocked out from that attack from the Temporal Shield. But now we can have Colossus go ahead and swing at Kang for 4. Exhausting Combat Specialist, drawing into a Steel Fist. Still not what we wanted. We'll use an energy to play a Steel Fist. We'll discard a tough status card to deal 5 damage and stun and confuse Kang. Oop, that's not right. Which will get us this next round. I plan on pushing Kang next round, but might as well just get one more just free use out of him now. Do we want to play Sunfire or do we want to play Unshakable and Honorary X-Men? Let's just go ahead and play Honorary X-Men. That's going to give us a hit point here, and then we'll use Sunfire to play Unshakable, giving us steady. Did I want to organic steal that? It's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Yes. Yes, I think I do. Yeah. Organic Steel goes away, but I'm hoping that we'll draw the one that we shuffled back in soon. We could... Let's just go hit him for 3. It would be... if we were in if we were in hero form, we could hit the retaliate to push Kang. I think it's really good to push Kang in the villain phase. Yeah, because he's going to come out swinging. That's fine. Okay. Shadowcat. We'll go ahead and punch for 2. Take Kang down to 1. Which honestly, we could probably just do that. Have Laura attack. I don't know. That's kind of a weird interaction. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but okay. Let's stand up. Laura gets 6 cards. We got Command Team, Beak, Energy, Regenerative Longevity. Nice. Regenerative Longevity and Grim Resolve. Nice. And then Colossus gets 4. We got Superpower Training, X-Mansion. This is when we will draw Iron Will, by the way. Boot Camp and Marrow. Okay, we didn't. That's exciting. So Superpower Training can grab us Iron Will. We do have a... Yeah, we have Grim Resolve. I'm pretty sure there's another upgrade in her kit. But if not, we'll just pass on Grim Resolve this round. Oh, we have Puncture Wounds. Yeah. Grumble. Not the finish he had hoped for. X-Mansion is here mainly to heal Honey Badger. So, that's cool. Sick. Alright, let's add 2 threat to the main. Kang is confused and stunned. Stunned and confused. What a state to live our life. Another time traveling hijinks. So we're going to toss a 2-cost card, which will be Maria Hill, under here. Yeah. Okay. And we've got a Energy Blast. When reveal, Kang attacks you. Alrighty, Kang's going to attack us for 3. We'll give him +2 for that attack. You are stunned. Joke's on you, I'm not. I'm only half stunned. That's going to knock a tough off of Colossus. Okay, pass this over here. Oh, we got so many energies. This is perfect. Alrighty, let's go ahead and heal for 6. We're at 6, so that's going to take us up to 12, as well as heal Honey Badger. We're going to discard Regenerative Longevity to discard, not that one, to discard here to get rid of Maria Hill and the Time Traveling Hijinks. Yep. We will go ahead and do another Regenerative Longevity to get rid of this one. Mainly there are things that you don't want to hang on to. Hang on to them. We will flip up to X-23. Yeah, it's so sad. I really do wish that I could somehow play Superpower Training off turn because we have so much thwart over here for X-23. Especially with Beak. Dang. Let's use energy to play a command team. We can exhaust and remove one of the 3 counters on command team in order to ready an ally, which in turn readies X-23. Yes, this combo is stupid. Play Beak. We could play Grim. We're gonna use Superpower Training to grab Grim Resolve. So we could play Beak if we wanted to, I guess. Yeah, I think we're just gonna hang out. I think we're gonna forego a lot of damage because we don't push him immediately. We push him at the end of the round. So regardless if we do this damage right now or if we do this damage in the villain phase, it's kind of the same because once we do 1 damage, we can't do any more. And so we might as well. Clarity of purpose. We will take a damage, which readies us. Grim Resolve to play Beak. We'll remove 2 threat. And honestly, I think we're just going to hang out. I think we're just going to hang out with what we've got. Okay. We'll pass it over to Colossus's turn. Colossus' turn. We will Titanium. Oh, we only have 1. We only have 1. Oh, we don't have anything to attack for combat specialist. Yeah. Yikes. Okay, let's do Clarity of Purpose. We'll knock this tough in order to play Superpower Training. That's going to come in with 6. Finally, we'll probably, hopefully, that was dumb. Before we do that, we're going to use Titanium Muscles, Boot Marrow to play X Mansion. Then we are going to Clarity of Purpose, knock the tough to play Superpower Training. We've got 1, 2, 4 total to take this down to 2. It's going to knock out Shadowcat and deal 1 damage to Angel. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to trigger X Mansion to heal 1 from here, I guess. Okay, there you go. I guess that is that. Okay, let's start stacking. We do have a boot camp. I think I'm going to hang on to boot camp here. When we flip down, I'm actually going to shuffle in, I think, Organic Steel again. Bulletproof Protector is pretty good. We do have another Bulletproof Protector already in the deck, but that's a way to replenish yourself up really quickly to 2 tough status cards. But I'm hoping that with Titanium or with 2 Organic Steels, we can get there pretty easily. Alrighty. Is that gonna confuse him somehow? It doesn't matter. Well, I guess it does. It doesn't matter. Let's stand up. Nothing to stand up over here. That's pretty funny. And yeah. Colossus gets 6. We got Organic Steel. We got the Studio. We've got Combat Training. We've got Utopia. We've got Iron Will. Woo! And we've got Organic Steel. There you go. Excellent. Okay. Then X-23 gets 5 cards. This will get her another card. Sisterly Bond. There it is. Suit up. Side by side. Suit up. And counter card. Because we just ran out of cards. The Sidekick deck X-23 is S tier. Easy S tier. It's so strong. X-23 is really good. Last card is going to be another side by side. Don't mind if I do. Excellent. Oh wait, no, Colossus is first player. Does not matter. He will. Oh, I did it! I did it again! Dang it. What was the last card? The last card I drew was an organic steel. Okay. On top of the deck, Nelson. Face turned around, face down. Okay. Okay. So King is going to scheme for 1 plus 2, so 5 total on the main. Then Kang is going to attack X-23. We will place 1 on the main, mainly because we're going to progress at the end of the stage, so it doesn't really matter. And we will defend here. He's going to attack us for 3 plus 3. Of course I've drawn 3 boosts on this attack so many times. So that's going to be 4 damage to us. Takes us down to 8. Frontline specialist triggers. So we'll draw into a Pixie. And we've got the Retaliate 1. So at the end of the when defeated, advance the scheme to stage 2 at the end of the phase. So at the end of the phase, we're good. Okay. Pass out encounter cards. Colossus gets a Energy Blast. Discard an ally or support you control. If you cannot, this card gains Surge. See ya, Angel. Okay. Over here, we got Light of Sentry's Sphere. When defeated. Wait, what happens to the superpower training? I guess it doesn't really matter, but I think I just played myself there. Because I think the superpower training goes away. And we... Yeah, we're going to place an acceleration token for each side scheme in play. Discard... Yeah. Okay, that's pretty funny. At least we'll have superpower training back. But we played ourselves. Hilarious. Light of Sentry's Sphere. And Weakened. After you use a basic hero power, take 1 damage. Joke's on you. That's awesome. Alter Ego action. Discard a physical resource from your hand. Discard this obligation. Pass. End of the phase. We will advance to 2. So, place 1 acceleration token here for each side scheme in play. Hilarious. Then discard... that was so dumb. Discard each side scheme in play. Each player reveals a random stage 3A in turn order. Remove any unused stage 3 schemes from the game. I cannot believe I just did that. That's really, really funny. Okay, so we've got 3. X-23 will go first. The top one is 1. We'll reroll a 5 or a 6. We've got over here the Chronopolis. After the stage is completed, place 1 face down. Set aside King's Dominion under stage 4A. Create your own game area and place the scheme in it. Add Kang Immortus to the game area and deal yourself an encounter card. So I don't believe we resolve this now because this is at the... Actually, I think it is. I don't think we do. I think we have passed the resolve encounter card. We have passed the first player. Now we progress. So I think this is like one of the only times ever in Marvel Champions where we will carry an encounter card over to the next phase. If that's not correct, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that is. Kang Immortus is a 3/2 with toughness. He cannot take damage while a minion is in play. When defeated, remove the Chronopolis from the game. At the end of the phase, join another game area. Comes in with 22 health. Yo! Kang Immortus is not messing around. Alrighty. And he also is tough. Good thing we have piercing. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 1. We got the Realm of Ramatut. So this is... Kang's Wrath goes there. Deal ourselves an encounter card. And we've got Ramatut. Toughness, he's a 2/3, plus 1 attack for each obligation in play. Honestly, that is not too bad at all. Because we're just going to be able to soak all of that into our toughs. He also has 22 health. Kang is mean. Now we are playing effectively a solo game. So that's fun. This is gone. And we are good. This starts with 1. I am not actually 100% sure if this acceleration adds to here. I don't think it does, because I think when we create our game, our new game area, we're kind of oblivious to everything else. I don't know how it interacts with Pursued by the Past either. Let's just hope we don't have to deal with that. No, it should act. I assume Pursued by the Past is an omniscient thing that is everywhere all the time. Alrighty, let's pass this over to Colossus. Um, let's go combat training for a studio. We can exhaust the studio to discard cards until we get a Colossus card. I don't think that would have been the correct one regardless. X Mansion will go ahead. Nope, we are in our own area, so we cannot heal X-23 or anybody on this side of the table. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip up, triggering our response to get a tough status card. We'll use a attack to knock the tough, triggering combat specialist to draw into a steel fist. I don't think that's worth it, honestly. So let's use a titanium muscles, a steel fist to play iron will. That gives us +1 thwart, and whenever we discard a tough status card, we get to draw a card. This is the card that makes Colossus hum, which is pretty great. Stun. I'm gonna go there. Okay. And you don't have to exhaust it for that to happen either. AKA, pretty freaking cool. Let's go ahead and drop organic steel onto the table. It's gonna come in with 2. And we're gonna hang on to our second copy of organic steel. We could use clarity of purpose. No, we can't play it. Okay. That's it over here. For X-23, I took damage, so I should be ready. For X-23, let's just go ahead and have Beak knock the tough. Gonna deal 1 damage to Beak. There are no minions in play, so we're good. After you use a basic hero power, take 1 damage. We will have to get rid of that. We can get rid of that with a suit up, which is going to be nice. Discard a physical resource from your hand to discard the obligation. I think we're just going to take a crap ton of damage from Weakened right now and just heal it up later, because I think that is the route. I think we can probably almost take out Kang by himself. So let's go ahead and let's go X-23's Claws to get +2 attack. So we are at 3 attack. We will go ahead. We'll take 2 damage to do that. Down to 1. Do we have any X-23 cards? We do have a Sisterly Bond, but that... Yeah, okay. Honey Badger is going to go ahead and attack. We will interrupt with Sisterly Bond. When Honey Badger thwarts our attacks, we're going to add the matching power. So we're going to add 3. So we're attacking for 4 to take us down to 18 from 22. That was dumb. I'm sorry. First, we're going to attack here for 3. And then after you use a basic hero power, we'll take a damage, which will ready us. And then we're going to do that for Honey Badger. So we're at 5 health. Okay. We do want a suit up in our hand. And so I think we'll just go suit up and Pixie to play side by side. Ready your... Oh, I am ready. Let's go ahead and attack for 3. I messed this up somehow. So we were... Okay, hold on. Sorry. So we were at 22. That's what I get for trying to go fast. I knew it was going to be a long game. 22 down to 19. Honey Badger attacks for 4. So that takes us down to 15. X-23 attacks for 3. That takes us down to 12. And X-23 down to 4. Side by side. We're going to ready our sidekick and our hero. and then heal 1 damage from both of them. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and deal 3 damage here. I'll take 1 damage from weakened. Go down to 4. We've got Honey Badger attacking here for 1. She'll take a damage. Ready X-23. X-23 will attack for 3, taking it down to 5. We will take a damage. Command team will ready X-20 or Honey Badger. Honey Badger will attack to take him down to 4. And that readies X-23. Remove when defeated at the end of the phase, join another game area. So he will attack regardless, or scheme regardless, I should say. So he's scheming for 2. I think we can hold out for 1 scheme. Kang's Dominion is not the end of the world either. So if we do lose a main, but basically what I'm looking at is I'm trying to figure out if I want to play side by side again, because if I do, I can take out Kang. But I think I'd rather do this. I think I'd rather flip heal for 6, which is going to take us to 9, and Honey Badger down to 0. We're going to discard Suit Up to get rid of this. And we have side by side for next turn. It's a little annoying because we're not going to be able to join here to blitz him down next round. It'll be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and stand up. Turns out X-23 is pretty good with anybody. Nice synergy. Nice everything. Alrighty. Colossus has Organic Steel. He has the X-Jet. He has Professor X. And he has Bulletproof Protector. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And X-23 has Side by Side. I almost did it again. Claw Mastery. Make the call. Sisterhood. I could have drawn a card. I don't think I needed to draw a card, but I could have triggered this action, but I'll just trigger it next turn. 2, 4, 5, 6 for Maria. Nice. We're going to add... I'm going to go ahead and Grim Rule and say that I'm going to add this. I'm like 70% sure I don't, but I'd rather mess it up. Or not mess it up and play a little bit harder. Kang is going to attack us. We will take it on the chin. He's going to attack us for 3, 4, 5. That's going to knock a tough. Organic Steel will add the tough right back. Iron Will draw us into a limitless stamina. Okay. Laura is going to get schemed on, so it's going to be 3, 4, 5. That's going to take us up to 9. It's going to be hilarious. Or 8, I'm sorry. It's going to be hilarious when we do lose this one after all that damage. Alrighty, we got the Century Soldier. When it attacks you, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take, oof. Then we've got the Time Portal. When this scheme is defeated, shuffle it into the encounter deck instead of discarding it. I come in with 2 threats. Because we are in our own game area, it is only 2 threats. And over here, we've got Sinister Strike. Place 1 pursuit counter on Pursuit by the Past. And we're going to get our Nemesis. Okay, so we got Lady... Nope, we've got... Yeah, Lady Deathstrike. When defeated, the player defeated this minion discards the top card of the encounter deck and takes 1 indirect damage for each boost icon on that card. Then we've got Name of Vengeance. Each enemy gains Retaliate 1. Come in with 6. And we will shuffle the rest of her Nemesis set into the game or into the deck. Now we do have to take out Lady Deathstrike before we can take out Kang now, because Kang has that ability where he cannot take damage while a minion is in play. Next card is Depowered. You cannot play hero-specific cards. Discard a hero-specific card from your hand to discard the obligation. Easy peasy. Alrighty. Pass this over to Laura. We're at 9. I'm feeling pretty good, especially with pain tolerance on the table and how many cards we actually have. So let's go ahead and just discard Sisterhood to get rid of Depowered. We're going to remember to Sisterly Bond this time to shuffle this into our deck and then draw a card. I don't think I need to heal. I don't think healing is going to do anything for us right now. Okay. Draw a card into Team Training. Nice. Okay. Let's flip up to X-23. How can I take some damage? Clarity of purpose. Okay, let's go ahead and deal 2 damage to ourselves to get +2 attack. So now we're at 3 attack. We will attack for 3 on Lady Deathstrike. She does have Retaliate 1 now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I don't want to do that. I still will do X-23. I'm going to use Make the Call and Puncture Wound to play Maria Hill. Draw a card. Grim Resolve is back. Maria X-23. We'll thwart this down to 2. Maria gets a damage. Okay, here we go. Honey Badger is going to thwart this for 1. Honey Badger will take a damage, which will then ready X-23. We are going to attack for 3 here on Lady Deathstrike. The Retaliate will deal us a damage, which will ready us, triggering our Living Weapon ability. Okay. Let's go ahead and Command Team Honey Badger. We'll ready her up. And then we will use a Grim Resolve. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll use Grim Resolve to play Claw Mastery. So we get +2 attack, and our attacks gain overkill until the end of the phase. So now we're at 5 attack. Do I care about keeping Beak around? I don't think I do. So let's go ahead and have Beak thwart down in the name of Vengeance. So we lose the Retaliate there. That's going to knock Beak out. I think we have enough defense planned out. Honey Badger will go ahead and attack Lady Deathstrike. Oh wait, hold on. We don't. It doesn't really work out that well. Okay, we'll just attack for 5. That will do 2 damage here. 3 damage will roll over, putting it at 1. Lady Deathstrike is gone. Actually, no. Overkill. Overkill damage happens simultaneously with the attacked enemies. So damage is assigned to Kang while Lady Deathstrike is in play. So actually, Kang does not receive any overkill, because that's how it works with Ultron. So, but that's fine. Honey Badger will go ahead and attack for 3, which will ready X-23, and then we'll take out Kang. Turns out, did not matter. So remove Chronopolis from the game at the end of the phase. Join another game area. We'll go ahead and Clarity of Purpose to take a damage. Side by side to play Team Training. Okay, that was fun. Man, X-23 is so cool. Alrighty, so King Ramatut is going to have +1 attack for each application play. The Centauri Soldier, we will want to just get rid of him. And let's go ahead and just start with Bulletproof Protector. We'll discard a tough status card to give ourselves 2 tough status cards. We'll Iron Will to draw a card into Limitless Stamina. Now that we have 2 tough status cards, we can... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to move this up here now. Because we're about to join the area. So I'm just going to move this all up here. Oh, Time Portal. We want to get rid of that. Okay. So we are going to use Titanium Muscles and a Limitless Stamina to play Professor X. It's going to confuse Kang. X will go ahead and thwart 4 here. Take that down to 1. Colossus will go ahead and knock out the Centauri Soldier, triggering our Combat Specialist, which will draw us the last card, which is a Strength. That's actually pretty nice. That's actually really, really nice. I do want to go ahead and knock out Time Portal. So let's... How do we do that? We could go... Let's go Clarity of Purpose. This deals a damage. It does not take a damage, so we'll knock off a tough. That's fine. We'll draw a card from Iron Will, which is Build Support. I don't think we need Build Support anymore. We'll use a Strength to play the X-Jet. X-Jet. You know what? X-Jet will play... No. Yeah, X-Jet will play Limitless Stamina, which will ready Colossus. Colossus will thwart the Time Portal that gets shuffled back into the deck. We do not have any... Colossus cards in our discard pile, so we won't be able to trigger the response when we flip down, but I'm still going to do it. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego. They are not in our state or our areas. We can't X-Mansion, but I will Studio. Discard until we get a Colossus card. Oh, there's Armor Up. Then we'll use Armor Up and Build Support to play a second copy of Organic Steel. X-Mansion will heal Professor X. Why not, right? All right, let's stand up. At the end of this phase, X-23 is now in the King Ramatut game area. And sweet. We're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of X-23 cards. I'm about 1,000% I've missed Pain Tolerance at least once. So there's that. Cool. X-23 gets 6. Got Armor Up. No, because he's confused. Armor Up, Bulletproof Protector, Made of Rage, Shadowcat, and Sunfire. So 2, 4, 5. And Focus. Nice. We will add... this is only going to be 3 still, because this is actually not 1 per player. It is just add 1. And Kang is going to attack X-23. I'll block with Professor X. It's going to be 3, 4. That's going to be enough to take X out. And then he is confused when he looks at me. Our 2 encounter cards, we're going to start with X-23. Hack and Slash. Discard 1 random card from your hand. Oh, wait, I meant to I had to do something, didn't I? Defeated, this minion discards the top card of the encounter deck. So this is, I'm just going to do this one. We take 2 damage. I think I should have discarded that card, but here we are. There goes Hack and Slash. We would have taken 0 damage, so joke's on me. We're going to Evil Alliance to place 3 there. And then we've got Stolen Memories. When revealed, place the top 8 cards of your deck face down under this card. 2, 4, 6, 8. As an alter ego action, we can discard a mental resource from your hand to discard this obligation. Okay. First player passes to Colossus. Now we will X Mansion to heal Honey Badger. And I think we can probably do some horrible things to Kang. Let's go ahead and discard until we get a Steel Fist. Yeah. Anything that I want to do while in alter ego? I don't think so. So let's flip up. Go ahead and grab a tough status card using our response. And we have the meat. Yeah, I think we're off to the races right now. Let's go ahead and punch for 4. I'm going to Maid of Rage to discard a tough status card to punch for 10. That's an interrupt. Does have overkill. That's cool. I'm going to trigger this response first. Iron Will is going to draw us into a Maid of Rage. Holy cow. Cool. So, yeah, it looks like we don't have much for anyone to do again. Nice. I'm not going to trigger Organic Steel here because I think we have enough damage here. So Bulletproof Protector, I'll discard a tough, add a tough. What I was looking at is Bulletproof Protector, you can discard a tough to ready your hero. And so if I did need the extra damage, but I think X-23 is going to be able to handle that, I could have attacked again and done that. I did discard with Bulletproof Protector, so we're going to draw into a Genius. Armor up, we'll play Def Focus. Titanium Muscles. And Steel Fist will play Shadowcat. I probably could have gotten rid of Stolen Memories, but here we are. And then we got a Genius to play Sunfire. I did not Combat Specialist when I attacked. Now we have an Energy. Let's go 2-4 to take him down to 8. And then we'll see if X-23 can somehow find a way to do 8 damage. Spoiler alert, she can. Cool. Okay. While we are here, let's use a Claw Mastery to play Regenerative Longevity. We're going to heal 4 damage from X-23. It's actually going to be 5 damage, so we're going to go up to 8 because of pain tolerance. So that puts us at 8 damage. I'm actually going to use Regenerative Longevity to play Regenerative Longevity. I'm going to hang on to Claw Mastery because I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and clear. How do I want to do this? I want to X-23's claws to go down to 6 health. We get 3 attack. I will go ahead and use Genius to play Claw Mastery to get up to 5 attack. We heal 1 because that's a X-23 card. We will attack for 5. We will Honey Badger, Sisterly Bond. So we're going to add the power, which will knock out Kang. We'll ready X-23. And then we're going to flip down to X-23 and heal the consequential there and 6 damage from X-23. So we're at 7, healing 6 takes us up to 13, which we do have. Not even our max. And we'll be first player next turn. So if we draw a make the call, we can play Maria Hill. So let's stand up. And if all players at this stage are defeated, this stage is complete. I'm pretty sure we just go to Kang's Wrath, right? Yeah. Okay, so when revealed, reveal Kang 3 and add him to the game area. Reveal each face down Kang's Dominion under this stage. Kang 3 is a 50 health, 3/3 toughness. When Kang attacks, either place a threat on the main scheme or he gets +2. When defeated, the players win the game. This is so not worth it, but it's fun to do that. So there's 50. And we've got at 20, we lose the game. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck, discard pile, and set aside area for this Nemesis minion and puts it into play engaged with them. Shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, so Deathstrike Lady is here. Oh, we're about to get schemed on pretty decently. And then we've got Juggernaut with Stalwart and Toughness here. Such a cool scenario design. It's really well done, I think. I got bored apparently readying everything. Okay, sweet. Let's do it. So we've got 2, 4 going on the main here. Kang is going to attack Colossus. We will give him +2 attack. I'm going to put my don't forget back here. So it's going to be 5 after this activation. Put a counter there. So 5 will knock the tough. Iron Will draw a card, which is Steel Fist. That will deal me an encounter card. We will Organic Steel to add a tough back. And we're going to shuffle this deck. So I guess here, do we have all of the tools we need to be successful, or should we get rid of Stolen Memories? We'd never, I don't think we're going to need Boot Camp. I think we have everything we kind of need. Why do I only have 3 cards? Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? This is why I don't live stream 2A games. I get confused when I'm not doing all of the live stream stuff too. Okay, I don't know what I did. So I think I should have had that before. So I'm gonna draw I should have 5 cards. Unless I played something. I didn't play anything. Yeah. Okay, so Genius, Boot Camp, Made of Rage, Steel Fist. Okay. Juggernaut is going to attack us. That's going to knock a tough. We will go ahead and Organic Steel this one as well. Which will draw us a card and do Armor Up. Okay. Kang is going to scheme for 3 plus 3, so that's 6, 8. So we're going to go up to 12. Yikes. Panic. Okay. We're going to pass out encounter cards. Colossus has passed Machinations, Insight 1, We're going to go up to 3. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a different obligation and reveals it shuffled the encounter deck. Cool. We have none in the deck. For a different obligation. You cannot play hero-specific cards. It's not the worst. What's my most expensive card? Is it 3? I may just throw Shadowcat too. I may just throw Shadowcat away. Time traveling hijinks. We're gonna throw Shadowcat under time traveling hijinks. And then Laura. I don't think it actually really matters what she grabs. I guess I'll take a look at what her hand is. Where's Laura's hand? Did I draw? Maybe that's it. I don't think I ever drew. Got side by side, suit up, make the call, team training, animal instincts 2, 4, 5, command team. So I don't want place the top 8 cards of your deck face down under this card. Honestly, we have side by sides in here. 1. Yeah, we're gonna do that. 2, 4, 6. Oh, that does give us another encounter card, so maybe not. We'll go weekend. So after you use a basic hero power, take 1 damage. Or what's the one that's the ready? What was that one? I remember that one. That was a good one. Okay, now I'm convinced I made that up. Okay, so we'll just take weekend. Next is Future Weapon attached to Kang. When he attacks, the attack gains overkill. The attack damages a hero. Hero is stunned. After this attack, discard Future Weapon. Colossus loves it. And over here, we've got Critical Wound attached to your identity. When your turn ends, discard this card and take 4 damage. Yo! Yikes. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. We have so much health. Okay. Pass this over to Khan of Hero, or to Laura. We'll go ahead and discard a suit up to get rid of weakened. We have 50 damage to get through. I think we do need to clean up some minions. I don't think we can just blitz and ignore all the minions. That being said, we could. Let's go ahead and shuffle Sisterly Bond back into our deck and draw a card. Sisterly Bond. Nice. Okay. We have Maria in our... No, Maria's right there, but Maria can be in the discard pile. We can make the call for Maria if we wanted to. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip up to X-23. X-23 is going to thwart 2 here. Take this down to 11. X-23 is going to take 2 damage with her claws. Ready, and now she has 3 attack. Cool. She has 3 attack. So Maria is going to throw 1 damage onto Lady Deathstrike. We do have a Maid of Rage, so we can overkill Lady Deathstrike if we wanted to. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to overkill Lady Deathstrike, and then X-23 and Juggernaut are going to go at it. We're going to cross our nemesis. Okay. Maria Hill's in the discard pile. Let's go ahead and attack for 3 with Piercing here. Take Juggernaut down to 8. Honey Badger is going to attack, and we will animal... Nope. Sisterly Bond to give her +3 attack. So that's going to go up to 7 damage. Honey Badger takes a damage. So we get to ready here. We played a identity specific card, so we get to heal. Um, let's go ahead and thwart for 2 animal instincts. Add 3, so we're gonna thwart for 5. Take this down to 6. We get to heal 1 more. Okay. We have got I don't think we need to make the call for Maria. I think we just make the call team training to play side by side. I'm gonna ready, and we are going to give both characters +1 thwart and attack until the end of the phase. No, we'll just heal 1 from each of them. Okay, so they're side by side. X-23. Nah, we're gonna give them +1 attack. So X-23 is now at 4 attack and 3 thwart. X-23 is going to. Colossus has this. Sunfire can take out Juggernaut. I feel like it'd be tough if we didn't just utilize the attack. Do we have any thwarting? Any thwarting answers? We do not. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack Kang for 4. This is a 50-20, so the 50 doesn't get to hang out too long. So we go down to 46. Honey Badger is going to attack for 2. Take us down to 44. That's going to ready X-23, who's going to attack for 4 more. Command Team will go ahead and use its last resource to ready Honey Badger. Honey Badger is going to attack for 2. Takes us down to 38. That will ready X-23. X-23 will attack for 4, which will take us down to 34. I may be able to just ignore the minions. Not worth it. Play safe. That's who I am as a person. My turn ends, I'll take 4 damage. We'll go down to 9. We'll call it a day. We're going to hang on to Command Team just because it's another ready for Honey Badger and X-23. It's pretty good. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and have Sunfire knock himself out to go ahead and take out Juggernaut. By Sunfire. Colossus is going to attack. This alternate art hero, for whatever reason, it gives me alter ego vibes. So I always look and I see what I associate as an alter ego. It's weird. Okay, we're going to attack. We are going to... we're not going to do that. We're going to Titanium Muscles, Energy, to play Boot Camp over here. +1 attack to all of the allies. Then we are going to attack. We're gonna take some damage. That's pretty exciting. We're going to attack for 4, Made of Rage, discarding this tough status card. So we attack for 10, so 6 rolls over. So we're at 34, 6 rolls over. So we're gonna go down to 28. Tough status card leaves. We're going to draw Superpower Training, but not before we defeat this minion. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. We're going to take 1 damage. No, we took a damage. No. Okay. Armor Up will play Superpower Training. Actually, no, we're just going to hang on to Armor Up. Armor Up is pretty good. So let's go ahead and use extra to play superpower training. We're not going to touch it. No need in touching that now. Combat specialist will trigger when we drew. Hey, there's another armor up. There you go. We'll steal fist for 5 damage. So that's 8. We'll go down to 3. Okay. We'll flip down to alter ego. We're going to shuffle in a Maid of Rage. Just need damage. Only damage. Okay. I'm not gonna studio. I don't think I need to. X Mansion will heal 1 from Honey Badger. And we feel really good about that. We're going to toss 1 of the armor ups. We only need 1 of them. And we will stand up. Actually, I shuffled in a Maid of Rage. I'm going to instead shuffle in Organic Steel. I need toughs, and if I play armor up, I will lose my tough generation. And so I'm hoping that will help us keep a tough, and we don't have to flip back down to alter ego. Alrighty, so we got armor up. We've got build support. We've got Professor X, strength, Psylocke, and a limitless stamina. X-23 has got a command team, claw mastery, excellent. Professor X, beautiful, strength, beast. I'm thinking that this, well, I think we'll pretty easily be able to do 23 damage. We will add 4 threat to the main, taking us up to 10. We're going to look over here. Kang is going to attack. I'm going to... Yeah. I am going to armor up. When the villain activates, change to hero form. I'm going to flip up to Colossus, get our tough status card. And then I am... Do I defend here? Yeah, I'm going to defend this attack. So it's going to be 5 attack. We'll give him +2. He has overkill. So it's going to be... This card gains plus... It's a 3 boost. Enough. It is enough to knock off my tough. I will Organic Steel to add the tough back. And then Iron Will draw us a card into a Maid of Rage. Okay. Future weapon gets discarded. Yeah. Wasn't perfect, but it was a way to get rid of a lot of that. So I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Kang is now going to attack Colossus. And this time we're going to have X-23 block, and we're going to put 1 threat here on the main. X-23 is blocking. He's attacking for 3. You are stunned. Uh-oh. Don't love that. We take 1 damage, so we get to ready. And retaliate 1. Alrighty. 2 cards. First one being Manipulated Time Stream. Discard each event from your hand. If no... Oh, each event from your hand. That's not good. Okay, maybe we do get to play more. No, it's just Claw Mastery. Okay. And then over here for Colossus, we have a Quick Strike, Ancient Warrior. I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm going to block with X-23. I can't lose the tough. I need the tough. Yeah, I can't lose the tough. Okay. This is going to pass to Colossus. Well, we frontline specialist. Okay, another energy. Cool. More money. Let's go ahead and build support and strength. We'll play Professor X. We will ready Colossus with Professor X. Let's attack Kang for 4. We'll take him down to 18. Okay. We have to draw a card from Combat Specialist. Limitless Stamina. That feels good. That feels good right there. Okay. Okay. Psylocke will play Limitless Stamina to ready Colossus. We'll attack for 4. That will take us down to 14. I think we should have this. We should have this, yeah. We will go Def Focus to play Limitless Stamina to ready up. We'll attack for 10. Oh, yeah, we definitely have this. It's not even close. Oh, excellent. That tough is gone. Then over here, we've got X-23's Claws to deal 2 damage to us. Plus 2 attack, and we get to ready. We got 3 damage, and then Honey Badger is going to finish off Kang the Conqueror for lethal. And there you go. That was Kang. I like Kang a lot. I think that these two heroes worked really, really well together. I think Colossus actually combos Kang a lot better than I was thinking, because you have to make that decision to give him plus attack. And when you're just running a stupid amount of toughs, it doesn't really matter. And then both of them do like to be an alter ego. Colossus for his hand size, as well as Recursion and X-23 because Honey Badger and Sidekick. So I think that this was a better matchup than I was expecting it to be. I wanted to play Kang. I actually built an X-23 Wolverine combo, and then I realized I'd done that twice already, like last year, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, let's do Colossus, and so here we are. But I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you enjoyed the game. Let me know down below, yeah, what you thought of it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.